what advice would you give us? What is like the armor we need to put on as we come to that battle of leading an initiative?
We are talented in realizing the problems we have, but to find someone who take initiative to solve those problems is very difficult. We always waiting for someone to give us support. We always waiting for someone to give us donation just to do something. No, if you raise something which is a problem in a community.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to another podcast of the African Learning Link, and today we are going to talk about something very interesting. I promise you it's very interesting because most of us, the students at the university, we are always trying to find opportunities. We are trying to find different initiatives that can help us have like a standard foundation relating to the different courses we are doing, or that something can help us shape a firm future. But most of the times we do not think about how those initiatives come to be or how we could be the source of those initiatives. So today I decided to bring to you the change makers of the university, the people who decided to take their idea into an impact, and instead of them waiting to join different initiatives, they decided to create their own initiatives that would solve different community problems. Welcome our beloved guests. They are all founders and CEOs of different organizations, so they are going to introduce themselves to us, their names, the courses they're doing, and they would even give us an introduction about their initiative so that we can know who we are learning with. Welcome.
May I start? Okay, thank you. My name is Shemeganza Marie Adeline. I study pharmacy here at University of Rwanda. As Nanella said, one of founders, because I'm not only the founder of our initiative, and even I'm reading that initiative, Igitego for Impact. I'm also class representative, yes, of pharmacy. I think that's all about the introduction. What else I have to say?
Yeah, that's enough actually.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Noera. My name is Kagawa Asuman. I'm a pharmacy student, and I'm also the founder and CEO of Etera Health Initiative. Yeah, Etera, it stands for education, training, epidemiological research, and awareness. It's health initiative will deal with the health awareness. So, Etera Health Initiative is a student-led organization founded by me and my colleagues, which aim to educate, train, engage in epidemiological research and health awareness. That's all to my introduction.
Thank you very much, our beloved guests. So it's very amazing to see that you are two students, like you're not actually even finalists or people who are extremely experienced on campus, because this is just the second year and you have already come up with big initiatives like those ones which would help to shape the society we dream about. So Mr. Smart, would you tell us like what inspired you to come up with such an initiative, and what problem were you trying to solve?
Okay, thank you, Noela. What inspired me to start the initiative? First was the gap between the knowledge you are getting in our academic activities and the practical skills we are having. So some students graduate at university when with the, like in pharmacy, they graduate with the little practical skills. As you know, here at university, we deal with many theories more than practicals. And by the time we go for practicals, we go for a whole class, we take the sample, we take, and we do the lecture, do the test, and take the one of the volunteer, and the owner of the lecture is going to do the practical, rather than the student are going to practice that experiment. So that's some student graduate without knowing how to do that practical skills where they are supposed to know it. So that's where we found the student graduate. Then they cannot even they are not able to measure his or her blood pressure. They are not able to measure his blood test. So that was the inspired me. So I thought how this is going to be solved. So that's how I came up with that idea. So we are going to have the practical skills that you have in the theories translate into the practical skills, and that practical skills you are going to serve the society where you are a student.
That's actually very inspiring, because most students here at the university, we do not look at the bigger picture. All we focus on is the grades. As long as you've passed in class, there's no retake, you're not redoing the whole year, you're all set. But the fact that you took your time and realized that there was a gap between the theories we do and the practicals, and came up with such a wonderful solution, it's really inspiring. It shows what kind of a leader you are, because though you're not the class representative or one of the ministers on campus or anything, it means you can look at the society and see what we really need and then direct your resources to it, right?
Yes.
That's very wonderful. Sepin, you were telling us that it's not just you that founded that Igitego for Impact. It was a team, right?
Yes.
So for you as a team, which kinds of steps did you have to take to put the idea you people had? Because I know, I think things get easier than when it's like one person managing it, because you do not have different ideas. So as a team, how did you people come to find the common ground of how to turn your ideas into an impact?
Okay, thank you. Actually, I didn't say much about the Igitego for Impact. We started in 2025, January. We were in induction week. Yeah. Somehow surprisingly, as the one student who come to the campus not familiar, and then you start the initiative. Yeah, somehow surprisingly, but it is possible. Yeah, we started in January while we were in induction week, because we faced the challenge. We as second intake, we received the living allowance before we come here to the campus. The time where we reached here, they told us that we have to spend 4 months without receiving living allowance. So we found that we as youth, we have the problem of financial resilience. We always depend to others. We are not self-resilient to financial stuff. So we found that it is a problem. So there's nothing we can do as youth just to find solution for ourselves in the way we can make money. Yeah, not printing them, but finding activities we can do so that we can get money. Yeah. By chance, we met one of our lecturers in the induction week. He's called Emmanuel Kagaba. He's University of Rwanda worker. He works in career guidance, but probably he's not working here. He works at Rukala campus, but at the time of induction, he was around. So he helped us just to form a team. Yeah, one of the people we started with was my friend, but others was not my friend, but they connected us. So we made a team and then started by finding how. But according to the question you asked me, that how we managed just to work together or to initiate thing and they become successful while we are a team. Yeah, it was not easy. It was challenging because some of people we started together that initiative, they left. Some of them they left, but we didn't get discouraged by that. Yeah, we continued. It's a long journey, but everything is possible. Yeah, but I realized one thing in that to work with others is a great thing, because I may have this talent, I may have this capacity, and then someone can have another talent. We can combine those talent and then build the great
Something
thing.
good.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's amazing. But you did not tell us like some of the challenges you people faced trying to find the common ground and to have a plan for your implementation of your project.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I forgot. The challenges we met. The first challenge is that to have those different people, maybe 20 or 10, just to be on the same page. Yeah. Me as Ganza, I have the way I understand stuff, and then maybe Lilian may have another way he understands things can be done. So to collect your ideas and put them together just to get something big or something important, that is the first challenge. Also, for me as their reader, yeah, it was challenging, but I managed just to overcome it. That's why now we are on level which is different from where we were that time. Yeah.
That's very good. Asman, would you tell us also like some of the challenges Etela has been facing since the day you founded it and how you people managed to navigate all those problems?
Okay, as you know, the beginnings always is a challenge. Even the beginnings was a challenge, but the most of the challenge we faced at the beginning was the resources. Yeah, we are university students. Some of us we depend on the living allowance. We depend on our parents, so we cannot get the money to buy the materials for screening. So that was the challenge. How are going to get the resources? How are going to get that material we are going to use for the screening. So some health materials are very expensive. We cannot afford them on our own. Like for that electronic balance for measuring the weight, only that it's like almost 50K out of the cost. So as a university student, you cannot afford that. So other challenges, the competition. You have another initiatives that do what we do. So there is a competition on the resources. So if there is a competition on resources, you go to some hospital for the partnership, you found the other organization are already there. You decide to find another one, you go there and find another organization are there. So you have to go to every hospital for the partnership. So solve that, we chose to collaborate with the other initiatives like Rwanda Pharmaceutical Student Association. We also Medicine, we work together so we can share the resources. We also find the other hospital and health centers so we can collaborate for the resources. They gave us the resources and we were able to do our activities. That's how we tried to solve that challenge.
Well, actually, like I expected, running an initiative is not something very easy because all that struggle with the resources, the competition, coming to a common ground as a team, I understand it's a whole lot of trouble,
Yes.
but we appreciate your resilience and hard work that has enabled you to navigate all those issues so far. So as people who have other responsibilities,
Yes.
mostly like Ganza, you are the class representative. I believe you're a leader in other associations too. How do you manage to balance both education, like the academics, your personal responsibilities, and then this leadership of such a big initiative?
Okay, thank you. Actually, I'm a part of different initiative here at campus. Yeah, I'm in committee of Healing Heart Initiative. I'm in the committee of Dispo Farm, Rwanda. Even there are other initiative. I've been part of them, and I have responsibilities there. The class representative. I have to study too, and I have to care for my siblings and family at the same time. But one thing I can say that helped me just to do all of those responsibilities, it's just believing in myself. I believe in myself that I can do it. Yeah. Another strategy is time management. Yeah. If I wake up in the morning, just I have to plan my day. Healing Heart have these activities. In Gitego for Impact have these activities I'm responsible for. I have a card. I have class to attend, different stuff. Yeah, as a girl, yeah, sometimes it supplies many of my friends and others, but due to that, I believe in myself that I can do it, and management, yeah, I am able just to do it. Yeah, that's all.
That's actually very amazing because most of us out here, we do not even have a lot on our plate. Like, it's just class, revision,
Yeah,
nothing else. And we don't even find time to involve ourselves in different things. We are always complaining. Time is short. We don't have time here on
No.
campus. Yet here you're managing all that. That's very amazing, actually.
yeah, actually, time is how somewhat short, but you can manage it according to the priorities. Yeah, as we were saying here, the stuff you love, you can't lack time for them. Yeah, no matter what, you have to manage them. Yeah, because sometimes you say that I'm tired, I can't do that, I can't attend this, but if I come to find you, I found you, you are in scrolling, and we know scrolling is a very tiring stuff. Yeah, it's a very frustrating stuff. So due to that, I love it, and I'm dreaming just to become a great person in the future. Not only that, I also want to become a person who can inspire other girls, many girls, my siblings, not only them, even from my community in the future. So that's why I have to work hard so that I can achieve it. Yeah.
I believe me and the viewers out there were learning a lot from you because, like you said, it's all a matter of passion.
Yeah.
Like loving something and willing to commit your time, your resources, and all that, and somehow it works out because we actually all have 24 hours. It just depends on what you decide to invest your time in. Thank you very much for that. So, Mr. Sman, how has being a founder and CEO like shaped you so far? Like, what have you learned? What lessons have you learned from that? And so far, with how far your initiative has reached, how has it impacted the community, especially Huye, where we are located?
Okay. Our initiative, how far it is, I can say it is a good stage, if you can say. Like, we started this initiative in April this year. Yeah, according to the time we started this initiative, what we did is enough according to the time. So what we did for the first time, it was so challenging. As I said before, it was challenging of the resources, but even as we are resources on ourselves, so we can do the health awareness, we can do everything without the resources. So for the first time, we do the health campaign on the radio service here at Huye. We target the main people already, in this kind of the communication on radio can reach everywhere, can reach the high number of population. So we do the health campaign on the malaria. After that, the early this month we do the health screening together with the Mastercard Foundation scholars. Through the Action Hub project, we try to screen almost over 200 people were screened the non-communicable diseases at Mukura sector. We target the people of the who are older, more than the 45 years old. So we screened the non-communicable disease, including the blood pressure. We measured their blood glucose. We also measured the body mass index. So we screened that people. We gave them the feedback how their life is. Also, during the holiday, at the end of the semester one, we have the great and practical visit at the Rwanda Forensic Institute, where you gain main knowledge and skills for how the drugs are detected in our body, how the toxicology studies we are getting there in classes, how it is impactful at that side, how it is used for legal purposes. So, for being the founder of an initiative is not easy, it's not an easy work. I have learned many things. Many things I have learned, but one of them is that the idea is not only for those who graduate. So it's not for the graduate, and I realized that the students are not the leader of tomorrow. We cannot wait to read it tomorrow. So we can read from today and up tomorrow. So that is the what I learned from you can implement your idea when you are a student. You can then be a student while you are serving the community. So you as a student and the community, you can mutually benefit from each other. You as a student, you are going to gain the knowledge and skills which are practical. So, and those the community, they are going to gain the healthcare services on free. Yeah. That's how the initiatives benefiting us and how I learned from that.
Well, this is very wonderful, sincerely speaking, because I'm kind of mesmerized that your initiative started in April this year, and so far you have come this far, like have already done a lot of things, like screening over 200 people. That's very wonderful. I don't know if it's as hard as you say it is, because the kind of progress you people are moving on shows that if the work is not easy, you are either working extra hard.
Yes, you have to work hard, but the work pay,
Oh, so the hard work is already paying off.
Yes.
Well, that's very good. I'm very happy for you people.
Yeah.
And actually, it's like a great lesson for me to be learning from you, because the two of our guests are my classmates, but they happen to already be leaders of today. They're not like me, who is waiting to be a leader of tomorrow.
No, you can't wait.
They are already leading big initiatives, bringing change to the community, and I'm still here building ideas, trying to think of what I can do for the community. So, Sepin, what advice would you give me and a million people out there who are also still building their ideas, but we have no way, we feel like we can put our ideas into real projects? Like, what advice would you give us? What is like the amount we need to put on as we come to that battle of leading an initiative?
Okay, thank you. I'm going to give you advice according to the mission of Igitego for Impact. One of our mission is just to create impact in the community. Yeah, as our name, Igitego for Impact, as you see even here on logo, yeah, we are aiming just to create impact for ourselves, even for community. So On the mission of creating impact on a community, the one of the strategy we use, we don't just admit new members of Igitego for impact. No, we don't admit them just to follow what we are doing or to live in the umbrella, but we form new teams. If we found someone who are interested in creating something good or something which is profitable for her or for community, we help that person just to figure out the ideas he or she have so that they can become something great in the future, so that we can form many different teams around who are like the, if I can use Nyarwanda term, amashami or imbuto zashibutse on Igitego for impact. So how we do that, if someone have a little idea or talent, and then I realize that talent from that person, I try just to talk to that person and then help her or him in that journey of figuring out how he or she can use it to build something big. So back to you. You are asking me for advice or support. If there is anything you see in the community which is not going well, there is somehow we African, we are talented in realizing the problems we have. But to find someone who take initiative to solve those problems is very difficult. We always waiting for someone to give us support. We always waiting for someone to give us donation just to do something. No, if you raise something which is a problem in a community, take one step to solve it. In that one step, you realize many ways or other remaining step or remaining path you can pass through so that you can solve that challenge. And all initiatives, they bond just due to the challenge that person realized in a community and trying to find the solution to that problem. So if you want to start an initiative, just be someone who mostly like to look around in the community, to look around in the society in Africa, and see what the challenge we are facing. You might be you facing that challenge or someone else, and then try to find the solution to that problem. To find solutions somehow is challenging, but if you raise the problem, you can approach me and then we can help you just to guide you to find the solution to that problem.
Well, thank you. I was actually waiting for that last part where you say that I should find you, because most of us have a million ideas. Some of us stay up all night not thinking about maybe our boyfriends or anything else, but thinking about ideas. Like, we have a lot of ideas, even our diaries are tired, but implementing those ideas, that's what is the problem. So I'll come and find you for more advice.
Yeah, for sure.
And for the viewers, if you feel like there is something you would like to ask Asman, something you would like to ask Sepin, or something you would practically want to learn from them, you're welcome to me. I will be the bridge to them. I can give you their contacts, no problem. So as we are coming to the end of our podcast, I'd like each of our guests to give us like a concluding remark. One thing you can tell the viewers about your initiative, something that when they hear the word Etera, they say, oh, the CEO said this. When they hear about Igitego, organs say this. Something like a takeaway for them out of this general message we have given to them.
Okay, may I start? Okay, thank you. As a home takeaway, I can say that don't wait for someone to give you support for you to start anything. Start for yourself. That's where you will be proud of what you have achieved. For sure, we started many business. Now we are producing liquid soap. We have different marketeers, and the startup capital, we are the one who contributed it. Now we are proud of where we are. We even bought a plot of land somewhere. Yeah, from our hand. We didn't wait for someone to give us, to get support from any or other organization. Yeah, start for yourself. Start from the small you have, you can achieve great. Another little thing is that if you are a University of Rwanda student or other young generation, yeah, we as Igitego for Impact, we support most youth, yeah, young ones and youth, yeah, those from primary schools, secondary schools, and even university, and even those who didn't have a chance of attending schools. From us, if you want to be financially resilient, financially independent, and you are wondering how you can start a business, just you can approach us and then help you. Yeah, you are welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. As a home takeaway, as health science student or those health science professionals, what I can say, your idea is very impactful, it is very meaningful, it is very useful, but once it is implemented, when you implement your idea, it's going to have impact either on society or both. So if you have an idea, just implement it on the little you have. On the small you have, you can you can implement your idea so that you can implement it, or you can get the partners so you can implement your idea from the small that you have. You can't wait for the much you have. So it's very good to start from little you have, then you develop your idea. And one which is very interesting, imagine if you are a health science professional or you are a health science graduate, for example, a pharma student, so and you graduate there from the remote area, from our community, from our village there, and someone gets suffered from NCDs and call you, come and screen me for hypertension. I'm feeling annoyed, so come here and screen my hypertension. And you are not able to screen your grandpa, your relative, or your neighbors, yet you have graduated. That is a very big challenge. That is a very big problem in our community. So if you have an idea, if you can have an idea that have the impact on the society, you implement it, or come and join us so you can implement, so we can transform our knowledge and skills into a community health impact. Thank you.
You're very much welcome. So, beloved viewers, you have heard it from Asman, the founder and CEO of Etela. You have also heard it from Igitego, the co-founder, from Ganza, the co-founder of Igitego for Impact. Your idea is impactful. All you need to do is implement it so that it can be useful to you, the community, or both. See you next time. I hope you've learned a lot. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you can have more chances to learn and link with very important people like this. Bye.